Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your host, Nathan Boughton, here on the Nathan Boughton Show. And it's Tuesday. And what does that mean? That means it's time for Country Fried Wrestling. So, let's try this. I'm just having fun with y'all. But while I wait for my co-host to pop in, well, hold on. We've got the Tazzest of men. We've got the devil himself, Tasman Taylor.
What up, freak bitches?
What's going on?
I'm opening a figure who's not quite made it into my top 5 wrestlers of the year, but I'm going to do a few honorable mentions. And this particular wrestler made honorable mention. So
Okay.
I wanted to make sure I had this figure open so I could. I try to when I pick a wrestler, have the figure available to show, and so that's what I'm doing.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, while you're doing that, I picked up a few figures today, and I opened up one the other day. So, one I opened up was the Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose. She's a beast.
Yes. So like she's gonna eat ya.
She scares me. She scares
me.
I picked up. Well, I didn't pick them up. My daughter got them for me for Christmas. If you want to, after you show yours, you can show me yours and I'll show you mine.
All right. So the ones I picked up today, I went to the wrestling guy store.
Yeah.
Like maybe a few hours ago. Still all kind of wrestling merch, shirts, tumblers, action figures, and they do autograph signings there too. So I picked up the new Jeff Hardy.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
I forgot that I had a Jeff Hardy. I had the previous Jeff Hardy that had a chase. So I was like, oh.
You know what's crazy is I am a Matt Hardy fan, but I'm not a Jeff guy.
Yeah.
And a lot of people give me shit about that. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm just not. I'm not a Jeff Hardy guy.
I'm not a Matt or Jeff person, but I figure I'll get a couple of Jeffs because if I want to do some kind of photography, he's good off the top rope. Good high flyer. Plus, his face paint is really nice, and I like that this is a really different one. Like this one has like the arms that are like blue greenish.
I tell you, if you want to find some cool Jeff Hardys with face paint, go find some of his old TNA figures.
Oh yeah.
He's got one where he wore a helmet that I bought, and then I found out how much it went up to, and then I sold. And it was a really cool figure.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a cool Jeff Hardy for sure.
I was hoping to pick up the Mia Yim one, but I got the
Mustafa Ali.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
So since they showed today that they were gonna, the pictures of the T-bar
I like
figure,
that.
so no, it's okay. So I was like, I know they had T-bar and a mace coming, so.
And I'll tell you, Greedo and a Speedo is a Jeff Hardy guy. He's talking about it in the chat. And Sleeping Collectibles is not a Jeff Hardy guy. I mean, I'm gonna sleeping on this. I mean, I think Hardy has a lot of talent. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm a good one to talk because I had the accent from hell, but he did not do as well getting rid of that North Carolina accent as Matt did.
Oh yeah.
So, but I will. Did you pick anybody else up you just wanted to show? Or?
Yeah, this is the last one I got, and this is a basic, but because I saw, remember last week we were talking about MVP?
Yes.
Did you see the pictures of MVP that's supposed to be in the basics?
No.
It's the manager MVP.
Yeah, dude, I thought he was amazing last night on Raw. Like
But
I like MVP more and more the more I see him.
It's a basic, but he has the chain on.
Yeah.
In a suit, but he doesn't have the cane.
You can find a cane around here.
Yeah. But because I saw that, and I saw the Raul Mendoza.
Yeah.
I picked up the Joaquin Wild, where you can take the
helmet off,
the mask off,
the
luchador mask.
Yeah.
And I guess this is the face painted one. My camera's a little wonky right now.
Right.
But this is the face painted one. I guess that's the regular.
I think it is.
And the plain face. Yeah, that's a basic.
Wow, and they come with
and it's got a removable chain too.
Is that the first time they've added anything to basics? I don't remember them ever adding a mask.
Well, I think this is the first time they've actually. I mean, I think back in the day they probably had stuff for the basics, like shirts and stuff. But
I don't remember too much.
Because I know Kofi used to have. He had like shirts and removable pants and whatnot back in the early days, back before the elites.
Right.
So, but I think as soon as elites came around, that's when they nixed
changed
that.
things up a little. I tell you, Ringside Collectibles, and shout out to Fabulous Disaster and Greedos in the Speedo for always keeping me up on this. They have had some really good deals. They got a New Year's Eve sale, and if you want to get some Ultimate Edition Elites, now's the time to do it. They had the Hollywood Hogan for like $29.
Oh no, yeah, they got some elites for like 12, 15, 17 bucks, and some basics. Like if you're looking for basics, and if you're looking to get some, because I did get one more thing, and then I got this Ember Moon.
You know, I saw her out and almost bought her, but I'm hoping for an elite to come out.
Well, they're not going to do one because they let her go.
Okay, I didn't know if they had.
She was one of the last couple of people they let go, and I got this because I'm like, I'm gonna get this signed, so I'm gonna leave it in the box.
She's gonna end up in AEW, and she's gonna end up going.
Nah, I think. Well, before we get into that, let's bring in America, AMW Most Wanted. What's going on?
There's that undefeated, undisputed champion.
What's going on, homies? How y'all doing?
Good. So as I was saying, they what was I saying?
You were talking about Ember Moon. You thought you go to AEW.
Oh yeah. No, I was talking to the guy at the Rasslin guy store and the owner, and we were talking about it. I'm like, I don't think she's going to AEW. I think because he was talking about he thinks she might go back to Booker T's organization.
Oh yeah,
reality of wrestling. And I was like, I don't know. She might go to Impact, or I don't know if you guys know, like AJ Lee is helping out at WoW.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So
I'd like to see Impact pick up a few people. I think if they're gonna, and honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing the NWA pick up a few people.
Yeah.
And there's some free agents right now. If I had a wrestling company and I had any money to spare, I would throw it out and try to pick up a few of these people who are out, kind of hanging around free agency.
Yeah. So
I can show you what my daughter got me for Christmas. I was very excited. And I've already taken their jackets off, which was a pain in the ass, and I put their jackets in storage because I didn't like the jackets. But my personal favorite tag team, FTR.
Ooh,
the AEW.
Nice.
Dax Hardwood and Cash Wheeler. I like these figures. I hate that, all the AEW figures, they come with the very heavy, like plastic jackets, and they're hard to get off. I actually tore one of their hands off, but luckily it went back in. But I do not like the jackets that come with them. And then one of my favorite figures so far of the year, and I mean this guy's been around forever, but this I think this is his best elite, is the Viper Randy Orton.
Yeah, they were sold out. They were sold out of that one.
Look at that
That's
face
real
sculpt.
nice.
Look at that face sculpt.
He got a basic coming out, man. It looks real good. He got a jacket on, it's long short. I'm like, wow.
The basics are getting a lot better.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I like some of these new basics, and that's the thing is like I think before this sale goes away for Ringside, I think I might wind up picking up a bunch of basics that from people that don't work at the company anymore.
Yeah.
Well, with Ringside, you can do that pay in 4, and so like you pay every 2 weeks a fourth of the price. So actually, this week, where I'm kind of broke, I did that pay in 4, and I got the Ultimate Edition Hollywood Hogan, the Ultimate Edition Undertaker, the new RVD that's coming out, and the Ultimate Edition Kane. I didn't have any of those. And actually, I got to show my boy AMW what he sent me last week.
Yeah.
He
Nathan George is coming, man. My dumb ass put no zip code on there. So
that's all right. That's all right.
There's my custom Roman he sent me.
Oh, nice.
All American, made in the USA, Lex Luger.
Nice.
Sleeping said he's doing that pay in 4 too. He got that Undertaker and Blood and Guts Brit. I saw that Blood and Guts Brit. She actually posted a video to Twitter, her opening them that they sent to her today.
Yeah, I'm so hopefully they send me mines because I put mines on. I paired mines up with the Tommaso Ciampa figure. So whenever Tommaso Ciampa comes out, I should be getting.
He's out. He is out.
Okay.
He is
I'm just waiting for him.
He came out.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the email yet.
And they must be behind on shipping because I ordered some the Thursday before Christmas. So I think they're running behind on shipping because they haven't shipped my stuff out yet either. And AMW took care of me on this Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I appreciate.
Nice.
Now you got to open and play with it.
Well, before this one, I ordered the Rock's Ultimate Edition, and I haven't opened it. And I had Brock Lesnar, which, like I said, is going for a couple $100 if you had the box.
Yeah.
And most of the time, I open the stuff up and throw the box away. Well, with his, I just took the figure out, left everything else in the box, and put the box in the top of my closet. So I have a brand new Brock Lesnar in the box, which is, like I said, going for about $200 right now.
Yeah, nice, it is.
No, I think all I have is the first Ultimate Edition Rock. When the
expensive one, yeah.
The Attitude Era Rock.
It's expensive too.
Because I'm not a big fan of Hollywood Rock.
So,
but no, but yeah. What you opening up down there, AMW?
Oh, I'm unboxing and customizing right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me see. What the other one there? Customizing, and I'm unboxing, customizing 2 of them.
Okay.
Age.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put both of them on display. But I got one for my AEW display. And I got one for all my tag team display. So then the Omega. That came with the 2-pack.
Oh.
Hey, my dumb ass did Taz, man. I told you the other night, man, up late drinking and spent $500 on damn Amazon by mistake. I can't do that.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch. I believe his exact words is, "I'm as high as a giraffe's neck." Is that what? How is it you put that?
No, it wasn't neck.
Oh.
It was a different neck.
Yeah.
It's a different neck.
No, it was more like a.
It was a little bit lower.
Different set of lips.
I'm gonna have to go back and visit my text because
a different set of lips. I'm high as giraffes.
Yeah, we'll keep it there.
We'll keep it there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I remember what he said now. Yeah.
And I'm customizing Adam Cole for a promo gear.
That's cool.
Okay. Nice,
That-
nice. Oh,
And
before we get
I
started.
I got one book. I'm waiting for the other book to come.
Oh, okay.
I just ain't a buck guy.
Oh man, they're my dudes, y'all.
Nah.
They're
Yeah, I'm
right
not.
there to me with Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I'm not a Buck fan. That's why.
Hey
But
man,
I have one set of Bucks, but that's just because I'm trying to get the whole Bullet Club.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I just need. I have one set of Young Bucks. That's it. Nothing else. I'm not going down the big buck road or
I
whatever.
gotta get the new ones. The new ones are the one that I pitched to order, but there wasn't ordered, so I had to get this one and look at which one I got first. Then I had to go back
Oh,
and
your
order the other one.
favorite.
That's me. I
Oh,
got one Kenny Omega, but that's before I really watched him. And now I just like use it. He's a jobber for me. He's a jobber to the
oh, there you
stars.
go. There you go.
This the same one you got right here, right?
Yeah, that's the one I got. That's the
Yeah,
Yeah.
first edition.
yeah.
Hey, did you know you can take the whole torso off? I figured that out today. We could pop them in half, it won't break. I figured out
Really?
they were trying to take those out the pack. Yeah, you can pop them
Uh-oh.
in half.
Don't
See,
tell Taz.
look,
I did
look,
not know that.
see,
Wow, that's cool.
Not
that's
oh.
an easy upgrade. I mean, for real, it's easier than WWE figures.
Heck yeah.
Now you can like have like them get sliced in half by the Predator or something.
Yeah.
Have Kenny Omega get killed by the alien or something.
Hold up, leave Kenny
Let me
alone.
try
Don't talk about Kenny.
69 somebody.
Uh-oh. Well,
69 me.
that's a different type
69,
of.
Don.
He gonna do himself? What? No, but before we go, like I also got this book.
Oh, that's
Cool.
nice.
Heck
It's
yeah.
from another YouTuber that Vic Heels. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys
Okay.
have seen his videos, but yeah, he created
Yeah, I
this
seen
book.
Big Heels.
Yeah, he created this book. It's the 2021 edition, and it has it goes all the way to 2022.
Oh wow.
Apparently,
So
JC the Great is also a man who likes to make customs. America's Most Wanted.
He,
He said that's why
yeah,
he's
he is. And that dude there is talented. He's special.
cool.
You know what I mean? JC can make them customs because he sure can. He told me
On
about his
ice,
new
because those
project.
WWE elites are a pain because you got to heat them up so they don't break. I don't do
Yeah.
customs, man. Where I got that arthritis, my hands are so bad. I don't even.
yeah,
I take them how they come, man.
Arts and crafts at work got me doing this. You know, at the group home, you know. So
oh
arts and crafts really got me doing this. So then I watched another little kid do something. I'm like, man. And then when I seen somebody else online doing, I'm like, well, you know what? He probably done seen this already. He on to something. So I came home. I started trying. We started trying them together. Came out be good ones.
Well, you know, going back to
I
these figures I got here, like their trunks match pretty good. You could almost put the FTR with Randy Orton.
sure
oh
could.
back when
I
they
seen
had
a
their
picture.
short little
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
they
had
had
their
a
short
short
little
run together.
yeah. I
Hey
was
man,
so
y'all
hoping
see
that was gonna be
this
more.
on Instagram? My custom from Nash.
Is that
No, I haven't seen that.
no? That's nice.
I put it on my Instagram page on Christmas.
Oh, that is nice.
Thank you. But I couldn't get a new one because I could never find it. So I just customized the one I had.
Okay. Hey, if you can't get it, make it.
That's right.
We got Rolando Flores,
What's up, Rolando? My man.
Destination
I always send me a
Stone,
shout out. What's up, Destination Stone? North
Thanks,
Carolina.
JC the Great,
JC, my dog.
Sleeping Collectibles.
What's up, Sleeping Collectibles, man? Hope you had a Merry Christmas on me. Like you did, man. I seen the pictures and stuff. Y'all look great.
Oh yeah,
Greedo the Speedo. He's neato.
yeah he is.
Cool
Jaeger.
What's up,
Yeah,
Jaeger? 101.
I'm just doing catch up. John Joker popping in.
Joker, my wise man.
The
Yeah.
Joker, wild.
The hunt continues.
All
What's going
right.
on? What's going on, bro? Yeah, That's a good channel. I like that channel.
Yeah.
Our boy,
Let me pull up my code.
Honorable member, Mr. On Ice Collectibles.
Boom, boom, boom. On Ice Collectibles. What's up, dog?
Fabulous. Another honorable member.
What's up, fam? Yeah, man, them boys family now. We done all adopted each other, so it's all good.
Oh yeah.
That was the good people, man. He knows wrestling too.
He sure do. I like talking to the dude, man. I think you're a pretty good dude.
Yeah, he's a real good guy. I don't want him to get his head swollen or nothing, but he's
yeah, big head already.
Yeah, on his neck too.
What I'm saying.
But all right. Now that we've got these pleasantries out of the way, has anybody watched anything? Anybody see anything that's worth watching?
Of course.
Raw wasn't bad last night, considering half the roster has COVID. I mean, it really, honestly, was a fairly decent Raw, especially if consider nobody was on it.
Yeah,
it was nobody of importance. I mean,
everybody was in.
I thought Apollo Crews and AJ Styles had an excellent match.
AJ Styles did something different, ain't he? he done turned into something else.
Well, I think he's going face. Yeah, I think he's going face because of Omos.
Yeah. No, Omos screwed up, right? It's in the day's headlines. What? I didn't read it though, so I don't see what he did. I didn't read it.
He did something. WWE's pissed at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he's that close to getting over, and you got to pull something stupid.
Yeah.
JC wants to see Kevin Owens as champion.
Oh,
you want to see JC? Want to see Kevin Owens champion? That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad pick. The only way he can save Big E is this match right here. This gonna save Big E. If he wins, so this is where he gonna save him. But if not, then
now that Kevin Owens has re-signed,
yeah,
he's got 3 more years now.
Yeah.
No trip to AEW is undisputed now. We got Kyle O'Reilly. You know, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Did we see that group versus the Elite or whatever they call themselves?
So when the Elite when Omega come back, they're probably gonna turn face. He probably gonna be face right along with him. Somebody about one of those two groups about to turn face.
Who the hell
one of them about to turn
that guy?
Hey, look, one of them about to turn face. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, there ain't enough heroin in this fucking world to get me to root for that
guy.
Well, that's you. There's about several thousand other people who want to root for the Bucks and Omega's faces.
So, I don't like either one. I don't like any of the three. I think.
Yeah. Well,
honestly, God, answer me this. I will give Kenny Omega. He has a little bit of a physique. The Bucks look like two dudes you see working down at the Walmart, bro.
At Walmart, like two Shawn Michaelses.
No, dude.
Oh wow, no. Two Marty Jannettis. Two Marty Jannettis.
No, man. See, y'all ain't no Bucks fan.
For 5 years.
Like, yeah. I mean, two Marty Jannettis now.
Y'all are not any Bucks fans, man. Y'all cut it out, man.
The only reason they do anything is because they're blowing Tony Khan.
Well, that's like Cody Rhodes. Why the hell did you give Cody Rhodes the title?
Because they needed to bury Sammy Guevara.
Like,
yeah, because you know he just screwed up.
They said it had something to do with Crockett people being there, that the Rhodes family had a long history with them. But now Cody has, I will say this about Cody, he has potential to be the biggest heel in that company because it's easy not to like that guy. He takes himself very seriously. Like he feels. If you want to know how great Cody is, ask him.
Well, I feel like he's building to try and be like an ultimate heel by calling himself like a super face or whatever like by trying to stay as face as possible. I think he's trying to build himself to be a super heel.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, he's got that wife who basically tells him when he can take his shit and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I hate her.
If you ever watch that show, you can tell like she is like super bitch, bro. Like super bitch. It's just like, and she's also an attention whore. Oh my god, a camera! I better get in front of it. 69 me, Don. But
we're talking about Brandy. We're talking about Brandy, not
yeah, you get what I'm saying, though. I mean, she loves to be in front of that camera, bro.
Yeah, she does.
I think Fabulous Disaster has it best when it says TV break for me when the Bucks or Omega come. I don't see them as great wrestlers. I just don't. I've been watching for 37 years, man. I'm 43. I've been watching. I was 6 years old, and they look like enhancement talent. They look like the guys who the LOD in the 80s used to come in and like beat in 10 seconds. And they just kind of flop around and their tongues hanging out of their heads and shit. I mean,
are you saying they're worse than that other team that's on AEW 2.0?
Which one?
The 2.0 team. The two guys that talk a lot, and they came out with that one guy, Danny Garcia.
Yeah. I mean, you know what?
Garcia looks good, but those two guys, those look like super enhancement talent.
Exactly, but at least they don't push them down everybody's throat and act like they're the greatest tag team since the Midnight Express.
Well, they don't. They may not make them look like the best tag team, but they do push them down our throats. Like, I don't understand how they've gotten so much more TV time than, I don't know, where the fuck is Private Party?
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's that guy right there, man.
When was the last time Private Party was even on Rampage or
as a tag team? Like, maybe one of them might be on.
So about the ones with Matt Hardy?
Yeah.
I think I might have saw one of them on Rampage Saturday night.
That's what I'm saying. Like, one of them's got to be. One of them shows up with Matt Hardy, and the other one I don't know, because I don't know where he is. What's up, Geek Strong?
What's up, Geek Strong? Dino!
Oh, okay, that's a perfect example. Dino looks like he could crush the Young Bucks by himself. And if he had a tag team partner, it would be like the LOD coming in just running over them two little bitches. Me and Dino would destroy, like we're gonna, I hate to say it, AMW, like we're gonna destroy you and Salacious Rum at Valentine's Day Massacre. Just throw it out there.
Okay, see, I ain't the baby face though. I'm not a baby face now, so I mean, all I can do is get everybody to cheer for me. Everybody clap your hands! Everybody clap your hands! He's Johnny Goodfellow. He's Johnny Goodfellow. You know, that's what I can do now. I can't even say, well, Jazz man, let me tell you something. I got to play my character now. Just text me. Wish you trouble like that.
I like On Ice collectibles.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy needs to stop walking around with his hands in his pants and keeps getting his ass kicked.
Well, you know what Jim Cornette calls him? Jim Cornette calls him pockets. Jim Cornette's hate Orange Cat. Jim Cornette despises Orange Cassidy. And he's another one. I mean, dude, if I took my shirt off next to Orange Cassidy, like, he would be nervous. Like, I mean, and I'm nothing to write home about. That dude is
Excuse me. Let me go. Let me take care of myself. Excuse me.
Okay.
They said JC the Great said almost flew home early without saying anything. No call, no show.
Oh,
that's a good way to piss people off.
Yep.
Of course, if I'm 7 foot tall and as big as him, I do whatever the hell I want to. Like, if I woke up tomorrow and I was Brock Lesnar, like, I would do whatever I wanted.
No, hold on a second. Omos and Brock Lesnar are two different stories.
Yeah.
Omos, yeah, you tall, but you ain't proved crap yet. Like, you've had some decent stuff with AJ.
Right.
But you haven't had anything on your own. You barely started talking. So, and then Brock Lesnar is just Brock Lesnar. Like, yeah, Brock Lesnar can leave no call, no show, and he'll be fine to come back in 3 months.
Like, honestly, Vince could probably walk in and Brock could have Stephanie and Hunter bent over, and Vince would probably give him a raise.
Give him a standing applause. Man. Uh-oh.
Had to get my daughter to bring me a do, man. I'm getting thirsty.
I thought it was something else. I was like, oh, I might have to get something else too.
Man, throat's getting dry.
But no, yeah. I don't know. Raw was okay. I liked MVP. I don't know how I really need Randy Orton to just be a heel. I need him to get over this bro shit. Like, I need him and Riddle to just break up, and so I don't know.
Well,
I can't take this.
Though, I mean, people love them. Apparently, their merchandise is going through the roof. They're one of the top merchandise sellers. Actually, I saw a thing today. They were talking about that WWE's right now is really disappointed because Big E's merchandise isn't outselling RK Bros. And he's a champion, so that's not very good for him right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
which honestly, I think he's the least talked about person going into the main event this weekend. They talked about Seth. They talked about Kevin Owens. They made it a majority about Lashley.
Yeah,
I would be extremely surprised if Lashley doesn't walk out of there the champion. I might be wrong, but I mean,
I don't know. I felt like if they keep the momentum going from what they did on Monday, I feel like Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
I feel like Kevin Owens is
new MVP coming out. Y'all see the new reveals today?
Yeah.
See the new MVP?
Yeah.
With the gray suit and the purple tie. Yo, that's fresh, yo. I'm gonna get 2 of them so I can make me a Lashley with one of those. You know what I'm saying? That same suit on.
But now let me ask you this.
I'm gonna skip this new MVP. I mean the other MVP.
Did they
I got it in my crop, I'm gonna skip it.
Did they do that with Owens just because nobody else was there? It wasn't like they had anybody else to work with.
Well, yeah. But I mean, they did it. But that was a pretty good, they used Owens really well. And like I said, if they keep that going,
but look how
Owens is going to be
how
there.
They used Lashley the week before, bro. I mean, they made him look like the baddest man since ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll be Owens or Lashley. I don't think Big E walks out with the title.
Yeah.
I don't think Seth walks out with the title.
Yeah. No, I can see that.
Who gonna take the pin?
Seth.
Yeah. Seth is probably the only person. If Bobby gets it, I think it might be either Seth or Owens. But
take the pin.
If it's Owens, yeah. But if Owens wins, I think it's going to be on Seth. Because I don't see them wanting to ruin whatever momentum they're doing with Bobby Lashley or Big E. By having them
that's what they're gonna do. I tell you, man.
Well, they already ruined
I
Big E.
just don't think they've given Big E a chance with this title run. I don't think they've given him anything to work with. And I think I talked to you guys about it the next night after it happened. I said, if they do him right, it could be great. But I don't have any faith that they'll do him right. And I'm a prophet. I have prophesized what had happened, and it has sucked. And I have a few more prophecies for this year because not only am I going to reveal my top 5 wrestlers of the year, I'm going to make predictions about who will be the top wrestlers of next year.
Okay.
I'm with it, yo. I'm with it. Look, you great minds think alike, man. I tell you what. So who's going to turn their top 5 first?
Well, since Taz has already started us off,
you
go with your.
Well,
you go with Taz, man.
I'm going to go with honorable mentions before I get to my top 5. I've got 5 honorable mentions who almost made the cut. I'm going to give a little brief description of why they were there and why they almost made the cut.
Okay.
My top 5.
I got some of those too. Okay.
So, first honorable mention, Kevin Owens. The guy was solid as a face for a majority of the year. Had arguably Roman Reigns' best feud. Had some great matches with Roman Reigns. In the match where they had the 10 count, he actually should have won the title because Reigns was handcuffed and couldn't get up.
Yeah, it was handcuffed.
Yeah, but he didn't. And then he's transitioned over perfectly to heel. So I think he's had a very good year. So not enough to get my top 5, but we're going to put him here in the honorable mentions.
Cool.
Honorable mention number 2. The woman in my honorable mentions and somebody who I think will be in the top 5 next year is the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. She highlighted night 1 of WrestleMania, won the title. Her title run was a little bit, it was so-so. It was so-so. But as she improves on the microphone, her in-ring skills are great. I see big things for her. So close to breaking my top 5. Didn't make it there, but I'm going to put her as my breakout female star of 2022. You heard it here first. She will be in my top 5 next year.
Nice.
Number 3, honorable mention. And I just got his figure. The Viper, Randy Orton. Had a feud with the Fiend at the beginning of the year where you hated the guy. He set the Fiend on fire. And has done, honestly, some of his best work, though, as a baby face with Riddle, where you don't know if he's going to turn on him or not, but they've become a very lovable and likable tag team. Very entertaining. You know, he's in, 16th, 17th year, maybe more than that. I mean, for him to still be going as strong as he is at his age, honorable mention, very close to the top 5.
I think he's probably at his 20. It's probably 20 years.
Yeah, pretty close to 20.
I think it was like around 22,
well,
2002.
If you want to count OVW, yeah, but it's 2002.
This one hurts me because I can't stand him, and we all know it. But I got honorable mentions. Kenny Omega. He was the AEW champion for a majority of the year. He beat John Moxley. I don't really know who else he beat because I hate him and I think he sucks. But he was the AEW champion. He did take up a majority of the show. So as much as this pains me,
wow,
damn, this hurts. This hurts. Like this feels like a very bad case of gonorrhea.
Oh wow.
Yeah, right there.
But Chaz, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you for mentioning his name. I know how you feel about
I'm
him.
a man. I'll call it credit where credit's due, but honorable mention, Kenny Omega. And the person who I suspect will be Wrestler of the Year for 2022, he came close. Came so close to making my top 5, but this guy I guarantee will be Wrestler of the Year 2022. Mr. MJF. CM Punk will be his stepping stone to greatness.
Yeah.
And I think this guy's the limit. I think that's where he's going. This guy, he's in my honorable mentions now. I definitely think he'll definitely be top 5, but I'm going to say this guy will be my Wrestler of the Year in 2022.
All right, Taz.
So let's get to top 5. Top 5. And now I'm going to do this top 5 in order, so you will know. So it is in order. So let's do it. Number 5. I got to put my boy in here, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, man.
Early in the year, he was still dominant for most of the year. Was the face of Raw during a time, in the Thunderdome when shit wasn't very good. And, he made Raw worth watching. Had some big victories, good matches with Shane. Really, any match you put Drew in, it was a solid, good match, entertaining. So, he didn't break past the top 5. I'm going to put him in 5th. My boy, Drew McIntyre. My heart's with him a little bit, too. I'm a big Drew fan, so I'm going to put him there.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are a big Drew fan. I admire that.
The next one. The only female who breaks my top 5 this year, and she ain't from WWE.
The Doctor.
Dr. Britt Baker. Proved time and time again, big match after big match, hardcore match after hardcore match. in my opinion, this year she had the best year of any female in the business. Her mic skills were great. Her matches were even better. Her heel tactics were top notch. Great year for Dr. Britt Baker. She's the only woman who made my top 5. Better than Big Time Becky. Better than the Queen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
DMD baby, Britt Baker, top 5.
Yep.
My number 4, Bobby Lashley, the man who I feel will be your world champion starting this year.
That's your number 4 or number 3?
It's number 3.
Okay.
Bobby Lashley is just, I mean, what else can you say about his year? Dominant. Big wins over he destroyed the Miz. He upset Drew McIntyre in a big match at WrestleMania. I mean, pretty much he destroyed everybody he fought. If you really look at the way Big E won the title, in most cases, the heel would have been the one who came in and beat a champion who was already hurt, so he didn't even lose the title fairly. He had the gauntlet match a few weeks ago where he beat Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Big E in the same night. That's enough to get you in the top 5 of my book, and I've got the title on him because I think that's where it's going to be come January the 1st.
Okay.
This one's going to surprise everybody because I think a lot of people think this guy's the wrestler of the year, and he did have a great year. A great year.
Nope, do it.
But your tribal chief is number 2.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Roman beat everybody. He had good matches with everybody. He definitely deserves some consideration for being number 1. But towards the end of the year, it depended on the Usos a lot. He should have lost the match to Kevin Owens. It was entertaining as hell. Had some good matches. Could definitely be considered by a lot of people the wrestler of the year. I would not fault them for giving it to him. He's just not mine. He's number 2. And my wrestler of the year goes to Daniel Bryan / Bryan Danielson.
Nice.
I did not realize how good of a year he had. You know, he headlined WrestleMania. He lost, but he headlined against Roman and who else was in that match? Edge, yeah.
Roman and Edge, yeah.
You know, that he also had a great, you know, last match against Roman where he had to leave the WWE.
Yeah.
He came back and had an excellent match with Kenny Omega. Yep. And then, you know, this 2 weeks ago, he had in what my opinion is the best match of 2021 against Adam Hangman Page. He has brought a new dimension to AEW. He has changed that landscape. I don't want to see them take the title off Adam Page yet, but I could understand with the work that this guy's doing why they would. And hands down, in my opinion, Bryan Danielson is the best wrestler in the world, and that's why he's my number 1.
Word.
Okay.
I'm with it. That's
between your honorable mentions and your list. There's some similarities in mine. There's some similarities in mine. So, all right. America's Most Wanted.
Oh,
so you, sir.
I'm gonna start with my honorable mentions. I only have 2 because we with the 5, and I try to think about it and think about the matches that people put on the best clinics and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So my top 5 honorable mentions is Darby Allin. That's my top. Okay. That's my honorable mention because he crazy. You know what I'm saying? He does all kind of stuff that you would be like, what? But it looks good. He don't botch. He don't botch no matches. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's great. Okay. My next honorable mention is Becky Lynch, because the way she came back, everybody was cheering for her, and everybody's still cheering for her. But she come back and come back the biggest asshole as her husband. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are 2 people that you just don't even want to see, but you got to see it. Peeping, if you ain't want to just peeping, like, you know what I mean? So that's just my thing with that. And then my number 5 is the Doctor, Britt Baker.
Oh
I'll
wow.
tell you why.
Okay.
See, he doesn't explain it already. You know what I'm saying? She's good on the mic. She don't botch. You barely catch her botching. See, I'm all about the people who botch and people who don't really botch. The secret
Yeah.
formula on how to communicate in the ring and stuff. You know what I mean? That she got that going on. And then number 4 is her husband, her boyfriend, Adam Cole, because Adam Cole has a thing. He ran NXT from like beginning of last year, and he with his position in NXT this year, he still came out top dog in all his matches. But he left and then with the AEW and just picked up from where him and the boys left off. Taz, man, him and the Bucks and them boys left off.
Oh.
Then he calls new boy. He calls other homies in. You know what I'm saying? Fish and let's say Fish brought O'Reilly in. Man, that's cool. I love that. I love to see that because I just didn't think of them being separate. You know what I mean? Because there was close knit. But anyway, number 3 is he a tag team partner. And his tag team is down for my top 5 tag teams, but Matt Riddle has really skyrocketed from his time this year. I think people tune in to Raw just to watch what Matt Riddle gonna do next or what he gonna say next. Because Raw, it really besides Lashley and the man ain't nobody else on there. AJ Styles do good, but like Raw, Matt Riddle has really skyrocketed up to the top to be, a competitive, a real competitive person. And, in the ring, but good with the mic, too. Number 2, Taz, man.
No.
Uh-oh.
Don't you die.
He puts on a clinic. Anything he touches is gold. Anything he touches, gold. Anything Kenny Omega touch is gold, bro. Like anything he touches, gold. He just that it. Yeah, that it factor.
I gotta drink something stronger than Mountain Dew now.
Well, you should have hollered at me. I would have emailed you a drink. And number 1 is the Tribal Chief because he's had that belt, kept that belt, lost one match in the books, but yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But so, Kenny Omega number 2.
Mine is Kenny Omega. That was a great list.
Oh.
Anything Kenny touches gold. Anything. Even Don Callis.
Don Callis must have a gold dick then.
That's what I was saying, but you said the word, see?
69 be done.
69 be done. Hey.
Oh.
Nathan, bring some sanity back. Bring some sanity back. Make wrestling great again.
All right.
Yo, AEW is doing that right now.
Yes, they are.
And Kenny Omega had something to do with that.
So this is completely changed it up just in the last few minutes listening to y'all and thinking about people I may have missed. I didn't have honorable mentions before, but now I think I'm about to throw some people on the honorable mention list. So first, foremost, on my honorable mention list, I am going to have to throw on Mr. Adam Cole, baby. Between NXT and AEW, he's just, everything he's doing is just like you can kind of see a connection. And I love when I see people doing stuff from one company to another and it kind of ties in a little bit because it looked like him and Kyle O'Reilly were about to fight. And it was like, are they gonna like? And if you watch a little bit of like the other stuff, the behind the scenes stuff, they talk about, oh yeah, we still working out some issues that we've had before. So it's like seeing that. No, that's I have to put this person on the list just because Kenny, by God Omega, is on my honorable mention list.
Okay.
Honorable mention. I am trying so much to see what people like in Kenny Omega. I like the different sizes wrestlers and whatnot. Not, I don't have a problem with, a tall and a short guy going up against each other, whatnot, but I don't know. I just haven't, the last 3 years, I haven't seen much from Kenny Omega. He's putting on good matches, but to me, I haven't seen him. That none of the stuff makes me go, I need to watch AEW for Kenny Omega. Like, I will watch AEW for Adam Cole, but Adam Cole just got to AEW. Some of the other people on my list, when I start getting into my top 5, then those are the people that make me want to watch AEW now. Another honorable mention. She was on my list, and then I remembered someone just now, so I had to knock her to my number. Technically, she's 6. She would have been 5. Bianca Belair.
Mm-hmm.
She was on my top 5 list, but somebody else I wasn't even thinking about knocked her out. So she's on my 6. Like, her WrestleMania match with Sasha Banks.
Man, don't talk about that match.
Let me ask you all three something real quick. Can we
go ahead and talk about it?
Can we all agree about Bianca Belair that we think that she'll probably be the top woman next year? Because I do.
Yes. I do. I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured that's what you guys were thinking, but I just
yeah. So my top 5. Now this one, y'all gonna be like, what the hell? Why so low? But I'm gonna have to put the Tribal Chief as my number 5.
Wow, that is a shot.
Because he wasn't on my list at first. Because to me, yes, the stuff with him, I felt like he was better last year than he is this year.
He growing stale.
Yes, like
I agree with that.
I'm really getting tired of it, and it doesn't feel like it's going to end until sometime next year. Yeah. And so I'm like, okay, this year was just, but there were still moments in there that made me go, okay, and he still makes me want to watch SmackDown. So
yeah,
I'm like, okay, you're one of the couple things that make me want to watch SmackDown.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah. I have my figures are back there. I had placed them up. Number 4. Malachi Black.
That's a very good pick.
He makes me want to, like, anytime I see any promos, anytime, whether his match is fast or short, like, there's storytelling to it. There's something more than just the match to him. And once it goes back to the Adam Cole thing, part of who he is now is taken from what he was in WWE and the whole eye thing and whatnot. And so
he brought it over with him. Yeah.
And instead of Aleister Black, Malachi Black, but so
and he's somebody who I forgot too, and he's also somebody who I think could make a very big impact next year. I could see him being,
and not just like, I feel like he could make an impact in the industry as a whole. Like,
yeah,
he could, once they put that rocket, they put whatever title they put on him. Like, he needs to carry that title. He needs to be Roman Reigns with that title. Like, he needs to carry that title for over 400 days. Like, nobody can stop him. even if it's the TNT title, he needs to carry that thing for as long as possible. Like it needs to have a very long reign, beat other people's records.
He should beat Cody Rhodes for that title Friday.
Yes.
Or tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Just come out and challenge him and just
destroy
do
him.
A kick. Boom. Show him that you still have his number. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to come back. Somebody else put a couple people up there that I forgot. Number 3. And this pains me to put this person where I'm gonna put them. But number
Kenny
3.
Omega.
I already did Kenny Omega. Good try. No. He is the current WWE champion. Big E.
That's a great choice.
There is a little bias there.
It is. What's a great choice?
But I mean, he went from having the Intercontinental title, losing it, and become WWE champion. I mean, I don't see that too often where they drop one title from you and put a bigger title on you that quick. And they put you in big matches. Now, when they put the title on them, I mean, I think we all, Taz called it, but I think we all kind of felt like it wasn't going to last or they weren't going to treat it right.
Yeah. I thought it would be transitional too.
Yeah. But to see Big E just he changed. He has fun, but he does it in a more serious way. And and I think yep. And I think what everybody's been wanting, like Big E doesn't want to change who he is, but he shows you he can fight and he'll take this seriously, and he doesn't trust anybody. Like when him and Kevin Owens had that issue at the very beginning of this whole feud.
Yeah.
I loved it because Big E's like, I don't trust you. Nobody trusts you. Why should I trust you?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, thank you. They're really giving Big E something. And then Bobby Lashley comes in and I'm like, oh God. All right. Never mind. And he would have been higher if I felt like he was going to win at day one. But then I thought about 2 people. And I'm like, these 2 people are the 2 of the main people that keep me tuning into AEW the last few weeks. Number 2 is none other than the master and the ruler of the Yes Movement is Daniel freaking Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
Because he came in as a face. He's not coming in there with merch on already. He didn't come in looking to sell merch and, be this big star. He came in for big matches. Big match Bryan.
I just did a custom with him yesterday. I showed it to you before we go off. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
But now he's a heel. And to see him be a heel, and it's not like some swarmy heel. It's just, I'm better than you. Not even like an MJF type heel, but just like, like who are you? Who are your little friends? You can't, I'm a way better wrestler than you, and I'm gonna show you. And
he does.
I like that. Yeah.
Can I say something about him real quick?
Yeah.
Look, he has every match he's won. He has not won the same way.
Yeah. Yep.
They made him very UFC like. He can pull a submission out of his ass. They made his matches very realistic.
Yeah, and letting him be himself too.
And it's like, I kind of go back to NXT where there was a dude in NXT that I thought WWE was going to do the same thing with, and that was Timothy Thatcher. And I haven't seen that dude since. Like ever since 2.0 showed up, I have not seen that dude. And so
he's taking a long cough.
Yeah, it's just a long cough. Just a cough. That's all.
But
yeah, okay. But my number one, and this person is pretty much the person that's kept me in AEW for a while. This person didn't even have. This person, I'm just ignoring you now. This person didn't even have the title when they were already a big star. This person, should have been the inaugural champion and wasn't. And even when the person was injured a couple times, they still were a bigger star than the champion was at that time. And we all know it's Dr. Britt Baker, TMD.
Wow.
Number one.
You better not let your wife watch this stream. I'll just play.
She don't care.
I'm just playing.
But no, like she honestly, like the promo work she did.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes you couldn't tell if she was a face or a heel sometimes, and I love her heel work. It's like classic heel work. She got her assistant on the side. Sometimes she'll have her bodyguard. Yeah. Well, no, you got Rebel, who's like her assistant.
Yeah.
And like she'll like spray something in somebody's eyes. It's like
but the girl with the last name Hater, that's a real heel right there, man.
That's like her Kevin Nash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like if she had Jim Cornette as her manager as Rebel as her man, like that's and then she had Kevin Nash as her bodyguard, and it was like, and just like the wordplay that they play off each other, and man,
here, bro,
dude, like for the longest, I've just been a huge Britt Baker fan. Like I've been waiting for a figure to come out of hers, so I'm waiting. That and the Nyla Rose. I need the chases, not one. I need those chases. I am always on the hunt for those chases. So, but let me go back to my honorable mentions because On Ice Collectibles reminded me of a couple people.
I saw that.
Matt Cardona.
I can't see the check. I took my phone off. Yeah. I took my phone off because it was getting on my nerves. It kept ringing. It kept ringing.
Matt Cardona. I didn't even know what GCW was until Matt Cardona showed up. I didn't know who Nick Gage was until Matt Cardona showed up. So for me, he's a definite honorable mention. And I think next year he might be like a top 5 like wrestler in the entire industry as a whole. Like
I hope so, man. Cause he's our age. I hope so. He's our age between me and Chaz, man. How you? And if you would, 40 what?
I'm 43.
40 who?
43.
I'm 41, and I'm 41. So he's up there with us in that age time. You know what I'm saying? So I hope so. I hope that he can do that like they went Lashley. How old you, Nathan?
42.
Okay, see. They're up in he's up there in our age time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I hope that he can do like they did for Lashley and did for AJ Styles. You know what I mean? Give him a good run somewhere because he deserves it.
Well, so that's going to get me into before I mention the other person in this. I'm going to mention a couple people that have come in. Left Coast Customs Graphics or Left Coast Graphics.
Oh, what's up, Left Coast Graphics?
Cool guy. What's going on?
What's up, cool guy?
Dude's Nerdery.
What's up, dude? I like Dude. I watched Dude all day yesterday.
Dude is a great dude.
And look, I had y'all on mute, but I was watching 'cause I was at work. You know what
Oh yeah.
I'm saying?
But what I think is going to happen, I'm hoping.
Yeah, Moose is. That's right, Moose. You're right, JC.
That's what I'm getting to. Matt Cardona is going to wind up probably beating Moose for that title, the Impact title. But Moose this year, like Moose
has had a good year.
My God. And the reason he would go in my honorable mention is because his promo that he had where he was talking about, I think he was talking about Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
He was talking about Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I think he was talking about Big E.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Sasha Banks. I think he talked about Charlotte, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was just like, that promo alone. Whoo, that was like, I watched that several times. I was like, man.
Do you know WWE tried to sign him, but he wouldn't go to NXT? I wouldn't either. Hell,
Nah,
if I was already had a name already, yeah.
Nah, he deserves to be on a
Yeah.
main roster. Nah.
Well, can I make a suggestion, guys?
Yeah.
Go for it, homie.
So we can go back and look back on this time next year, because I'm sure we'll do this show next year. Yeah. Why don't we give who we think will be our top 5 for next year and see who gets the closest?
Okay.
Go right down, put on the wall. Sticky noted. I left all mine in the office.
Well, we'll be able to come back and watch this episode.
Yeah. But go ahead.
I'll be stealing Sharpies from the office. Ooh. My boss be watching. I ain't stealing boss. I got from Walmart across from the office. See? Got from Walmart across from the office. You know, I go to the Walmart all the time. You see me go to Walmart all the time, boss. I got this pen, this Sharpie from Walmart across from the office. Okay? You see? Thank you.
Okay.
Don't judge. Don't judge.
No judgment here.
I'm talking to my boss. I know you. That will be watching some. I mean, he be watching sometime. You know. So,
all right, AMW.
Top matches, okay.
No. Who do you for top 5 for next year?
Who do you think will be your top 5 next year?
Oh, I got the brain for that one. I can agree with you on.
Well, we'll come back to you.
MJF. Okay.
We'll go to Taz, because Taz looks like he's ready for his.
Okay, no particular order. I'm not going to put this in particular order except number 1. But the first one I'm going to mention is Braun Breaker from NXT.
Okay.
That guy has potential written all over him. If they don't push him to the moon, they're just fucking up. So I'm going to put Braun Breaker. There's a guy who was in AMW's top 5 this year. I didn't have him even in my honorable mentions, even though he had a good year. I think Matt Riddle is at the very least, going to get a good run with the United States Championship. Maybe more than that. Maybe he could possibly be a world champion by the end of 2022. So I'm putting Matt Riddle in there.
Okay.
Number 3. And I'm going to get a lot of heat from this because everybody knows he's my guy. But I think Drew McIntyre is going to be the guy who ends the reign of Roman Reigns. And I think that will be enough to propel him into the top 5. I think that will be what gets him into the top 5.
Okay.
Number 2, like I said, these are in any particular order. But I'm going to have Bianca Belair. I think at some point she dethrones Becky and has a very good run with the women's title in WWE. But number 1, and I keep saying this, by this time next year, he should already have the title, and he will go on the longest run in AEW history with that title. I'm talking about Maxwell Jacob Freeman, the future of this business. He will be the number 1 wrestler of the year next year. He will be the man to unseat either Danielson or Page.
Okay.
So there you have it, my top 5. Another bold prediction is that Conor McGregor makes a special appearance of some sort in WWE. I'm telling you, it'll happen. He will be at an event. He will show up. They will pay him enough money. He will show up.
Especially
I
want to see him do his walk.
So you still need some time?
No, I can go off the top of the head. See, I can go, okay, not just like Taz, not no particular order, but MJF, heck yeah. He's going to be probably on a part of Paige's, worksheet. You feel me? Or on part of his worksheet. You know what I'm talking about? The worksheet, the people that you know who gonna beat you, who gonna beat you. I mean, who you gonna beat, and who gonna beat you.
Okay.
So so I feel like he just might be the one that be thrown Adam Page. But Adam Page is another one. Because Adam Page is finally getting some kind of respect, a little bit more respect he got at the other spot, the IWGP. He was getting a little over there too, but he's mainstream. He's mainstream.
New Japan, yeah.
Yeah, see, over there, man, New Japan, man, you get they pay you more attention. They give you more chances than going to one of these top. Okay, let me give you an example. When you gotta do what you got. How many people on the NBA roster? I'm going NBA on this one. Okay, so they had to be what the number one player come out there school or college or something, right? Most of them number one, number two, top 3, but they still coming off the bench, right? See, he didn't come off the bench so long. It's time for him to, get some play time, and see he can he hold that belt, and they can book him good. They got people to book him with. They got talent looking with AEW. You know what I'm saying? They got all kind of talent. But him, and I think that Sting is helping Darby Allin out to a point that he is getting even better. I talked about Darby Allin already, but he's getting even better because he got, you can tell by the way he's matured from the time Sting been with him. If you've been watching everything about what they had going on, you can tell how he matured. The Sting basically told him, "Look, man, you about to kill yourself. Listen to me. don't kill yourself the whole match. You know what I'm saying? You just bob and weave. Look like a butterfly, stuff to be. You know what I mean? That's one of those things that, and I think that he's been paying attention enough that he's gonna be, next year. Then I think Braun Breaker, like Tasman said, Braun Breaker, man. And I'm gonna give you one more honorable mention, Ridge Holland. They didn't move Ridge Holland to SmackDown already. You know what I'm saying? So and he gonna have a program. He's working with Sheamus now, but he's gonna have a program. He's gonna fight Sheamus.
Oh yeah.
That's how it usually go down, right? So I think that Ridge Holland is another one of those people, and Bianca Belair, like she's gonna be the one to break out stars next year. Word up.
Okay. So, like everybody else, mine are in no particular order.
Dakota Kai.
Oh really? Wow.
It's not Dakota Kai. What's the girl name always fighting? Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai. That's who Dakota Kai. She's another one that I think that, because she gave you a good match too. Now, I remember when she was struggling.
I don't know. I feel like so long as she's not with Raquel Gonzalez, she's still struggling. But we'll see. We'll see.
Turn her face.
They need to send great good one. He's got Harlan, Jungle Boy, which I forgot about Jungle Boy. He's got all kinds of potential. I think somehow you're going to have to break up that tag team.
Well, he in my tag team top 5.
MJF, Braun Breaker, and Montez Ford. I think you got to break up that tag team too to get the best out of Montez.
If so, what's his name? Hawkins is gonna be gone. Dawkins gonna be gone. He ain't no other way he can stay up.
I think Hawkins can make a really good heel. I might be wrong, but I think he can be a very.
We'll see.
That's what they do with Ford. Ford is gonna be the heel because Ford got mic skills like The Rock.
Okay, he can get your attention like The Rock. Here's my suggestion. Here's my suggestion for breaking up the Street Profits. Street Profits beat RK Bro for the tag team titles. Street Profits go on a decent run for a few months with the titles. Then they come face to face with American Alpha Academy.
Yeah.
And one day, let's say Montez Ford is out for one show and Dawkins is by himself. And you find Dawkins talking to Alpha Academy because they all got amateur wrestling background.
Good booking.
So he starts talking to him. He's like, "Man, you could do so much better. I could see you as a singles, without Montez Ford." And he starts getting in his head, and but they still, but they're still good together. And then, a couple weeks later, they lose the titles to Alpha Academy, and they start looking at each other like, "Man, I can't believe this." And they're starting wondering like, what's going on. But then, they try again, try and regain it, see if they can get there, and they just start like not gelling together. And eventually, basically, Dawkins winds up turning on Ford and starts kind of like, I want to see Alpha Academy kind of have like a almost cult like following.
Staple. Okay.
Almost like the old Varsity Club with Kevin Sullivan and Rick Steiner and Mike Rotundo.
Yeah.
Look,
that'd be all right.
I think about that is I think that Montez got the mic skills to make you hate him because you don't love him already. You know what I mean? Like how you love The Rock first. Now, I'm gonna use this example with The Rock because I just picture him being somewhat kind of smelling like The Rock. You know what I'm saying? And his promos is good, and we like him. He can get your attention, man. He's doing all kind of other stuff. And when he switched up to something else, he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a serious problem. But that's when if Hawkins don't do good or Dawkins don't do good with the Alpha Academy, or if that's not even in their booking, because they don't think that great, Nathan. You got a great mind, but they don't think that great, okay? So if it didn't happen that way, he'd be lost in the shuffle just like Tucker was and be gone.
Well, that's why I would put him in Alpha Academy, because by himself, I don't know if he could do it on his own to a point where the people in the back are going to be like, yeah, we put all our, you are a heel. We can see you being a heel or a face. Like, face is even worse. I don't see him being a face by himself. Like,
yeah.
And I tell you, JC also mentioned Jungle Boy. I think Luchasaurus would make a better heel than a big, massive looking baby face. I think somehow they have a shot at the tag team titles, hopefully held by FTR.
Soon.
Jungle Boy takes the pin. Luchasaurus freaks out and just beats the shit out of him all over the place. And puts him out for a while. They have a small feud that kind of nobody really wins, because I'd like to see them make Luchasaurus kind of a monster. And then, move Jungle Boy onto something else. Have him beat the shit out of Orange Cassidy or something, or Kenny Omega.
Did y'all know that Jungle Boy was Luke Perry's son?
Yeah.
Now 210. Yo, man, that shit crazy, right? We want to see. Hey, if you're from the 90s or from the 80s and watch Now 210, we want to see Dylan win. You know what I'm saying?
But no, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, I could see them both being being you know what? Let's try and do singles and just kind of, separate, because Luchasaurus from
a beast.
He could be a monster face.
Sure, I could him as a monster heel. I don't know if it's where Mortis. I don't know if you remember Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
I could see somebody like that James Vanderberg or whatever being his manager or something, and him being just almost like a Kane character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, just come out and destroy it. Because AEW, I mean, not AEW. AEW doesn't really have a lot of monsters. And that guy, I mean, if he quit trying to act like he's a lucha libre and actually act like the size he is, I mean, he could be a
Yeah,
fucking beast.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Triple H let him go from NXT, which was stupid. He could have probably been
Well,
that guy by now that can give Roman a run.
maybe. I don't know. We don't know.
I said maybe that guy by now can give Roman a run.
Yeah,
Give him
yeah.
a good match, But I can see him as a Kane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see more as a Kane comes in,
Yeah.
He can be that monster who, even if he takes a loss, kind of like the Big Show and Kane, he's still a monster and he can come back and, no matter what, he's always somebody you can take in and out of the main event scene. Now, my question is with, and we haven't got to your top 5 yet, Nathan, and I want to get to that for sure. What are they going to do with Moxley when he comes back? Because that main event scene's a little bit, right now, their main event
crowded.
Crowded, and I don't,
Well, they're gonna probably just stick him back with Eddie Kingston for something.
Yeah, you know what I see that
tag
too,
team,
though?
tag
I
team.
see that as how they used to do back in the day. How Vince's dad used to do by giving like somebody like Hogan time off, Savage some time off. 6 to 8 months to a year, and they come back. You know what I'm saying? I see them doing that for him on there by booking it.
I'd like to see
that
him
way.
come back a vicious heel. Like I'd like to see him come in like put somebody's ankle in a chair and like step on it, like really fuck somebody up. And
Me
like,
too.
Come out and just be like a badass heel, like not just a heel, one of these heels who just like, I don't even want to fucking win, I just want to hurt you.
Yeah, one of those types.
Well, that's
like,
what
I carried this company on my back to the point that I had to go be a damn alcoholic, and then you guys went and signed all these other people. So fuck you, I'm going to destroy this company. Be like, yeah. And then you got to get him over as a Steve Austin.
I want to see that him coming back.
Yes.
With Eddie Kingston, but with that side of both of them, where they're just vicious, and like I want to see them come back and be like, like I want to see the Briscoes come in, take the titles, and then Moxley and Kingston, like the 4 of them, just nasty, vicious, dirty, just death match, tag team title match, where it's just and stuff actually explodes this time. And I just want to see them just kind of like destroy each other, and then like take the titles off the Briscoes. And then eventually we'll get to Moxley and Kingston and a match against each other again. And
see, there's something about Kingston I really like. I'd actually like to see Moxley come back. The first night he comes back, they have a tag team title match, him and Kingston, and then they lose, and then he just destroyed Kingston. Like
he just loses it. He just loses it.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I was the champion. I damn near killed myself to make this company what it is, and then you guys go out and hire these pieces of shit from WWE to I'm hurting so bad I had to turn to alcohol and have to go to rehab, and nobody gave a shit about me, so I'm going to destroy this company superstar by superstar. I ain't even going to win titles. I'm putting people in the hospital. I'm ending careers.
Yeah,
having be
like Austin.
Bring some realism into it, man.
That's what they should have done with Becky, Taz. That should have done with Becky Lynch when she came back.
Yeah.
She was kind of like playing Stone Cold, but as a female before she left.
She Conor McGregor with a vagina.
And but she was kind of playing a Stone Cold before she left. You know what I mean? Like a tweener, a tweener. I hope that's what they do with AJ Styles. If they do it with AJ Styles, it's gonna be great.
I hope so.
But I hope so too. To be full blown heel and just find some people like who their roster is bloated right now. Find some people who you can take off TV for a couple weeks or a couple months. Have him like everybody he fights have him like supposedly break their arm or break their ankle or something. Put them out for a while, and
give some time off.
Have him be one of those guys who, like I said, I'm out to hurt you.
And see, Moxley, he could be a tweener. He could be the tweener instead of making him a heel.
I thought he was anyway.
Where he could come in and be like, with Ethan Page, like he'll come in and be like, I can't believe this guy is in here, and he starts wailing on him to the point where like security has to come down and pull him off. And he's like, "Why are you pulling me off of him? You know, you say you want this company to be this way, and you keep doing this, and you keep doing that." And he just starts wailing on, and he's like, and then he starts beating up security, and then it gets out of. He just literally becomes that lunatic fringe. Like he becomes that lunatic that he is.
Be like, you've been saying you wanted a company different from WWE. I come in and build this company, you know, make this company off my blood, sweat, and tears, and then you bring in all these assholes from WWE. So screw AEW. You know, I'm gonna do whatever I can to break everybody's freaking legs and arms and whatever I can. And he'll end up being the most popular wrestler in the company if they do that. I'd love to see a CM Punk match with him.
No, Jada, I don't know if I'm ever going to get on the Rick Boogs train.
Rick Boogs! Oh, it's just in our mirror.
Is it odd that I don't know who that is? Should I
the dude with
Shinsuke. The dude with the guitar?
Yo, I'll mention for person of the young wrestling for me is Pat McAfee. How he get on that dance and just be partying.
No.
Hey, Pat McAfee, I will say, is a pretty damn good announcer.
Oh yeah.
He was a pretty good damn punter too. he was
a pretty damn good wrestler in NXT.
Yeah.
But now let's hear your top 5, Nathan. I'm curious to hear your top 5.
Me too, man.
All right. I'm gonna get these out of the way because you guys have already said them, and I agree.
You can say it.
I'm gonna tell you these right now. I'm gonna tell you these now, and I'm gonna give you the surprises after. I'm gonna get MJF.
You gotta do matches too, right? Okay, yeah.
MJF. You know, everybody's already said it. You know, he should have been Wrestler of the Year this year, but whatever. Bianca Belair. You know, she's already on that cusp. You know, already winning the championship, winning big matches. Adam Cole, I feel like is about to get back to where he was like 2 years ago when he was the NXT champion. And then before that, when he was in ROH.
Yeah.
But
that's me, man. That's me, man. People call both my fucking phones. Excuse me. That's why I cut my other one out. That's why I can't see the chat.
Yeah, I was like, huh? But
yo, stop calling me. Y'all supposed to be supporting me. Y'all supposed to be supporting the Nathan About the show. Y'all don't stop calling me. I'm live. You supposed to be supporting us and watching us right now. Why you calling me? Cut it out. My bad, y'all. I had to come in character real quick. The same folk call me right now supposed to be watching us and supporting us. Y'all just using your homie, ain't you? No, let's play. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
My number 4 is Matt Cardona.
Ooh.
I feel like Matt Cardona is on the cusp of being that like major indie star. Like he's going to be that. He could be that dude that winds up having a couple titles, like making people aware of so many of the smaller indie companies that making independent wrestling great again.
Cool.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah. And finally, this person, I can't wait till they come back into the wrestling industry. Can't wait till the 90 days are over. I can't wait until we see the limitless one, Keith Lee. Because I feel like next year, Keith Lee, well, sky is the limit. Keith Lee.
Who else we forgot is Bray Wyatt.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
but see, that's the thing. I don't know because
I've heard movies, right?
That's what I've heard.
He don't want to come back, man.
Yeah, I heard he doesn't want to come back.
Let me give y'all a lowdown. Let me tell you some lowdown. I think y'all know. Okay. He doing a movie now, right? And WWE just refollowed him on Twitter. So
Yeah, I heard that.
evidently his movie got to be a WWE studio movie. It's got to be
See,
produced,
I haven't
directed by
heard that
WWE
about
Studios
recalling
or
him on
something
No,
Twitter.
because
they got
I have
rid of
not
their
heard.
movie studio though.
they just did Ready to Rumble. I mean Rumble, a movie for Paramount because I watched it with some
Well, I
animals and
think,
shit, and Stephen A. Smith
yeah,
on there. They just
yeah.
done that, so I feel like that's gonna be that's gonna be he got released but not really. But he's doing the movie. It's gonna be WWE Studios. It's probably the last one since the Triple H stopped. Because that was a part of that thing too. You know that, right?
Well, I don't think I don't. Yeah, I think you have to be an employee of WWE, like for the wrestlers, if you're going to be in a WWE movie.
So they just refollowed him, and I don't think he was really.
But the
I
question,
think he had a. I
you
think he
can
had
easily
got a contract.
you can refollow. They can refollow whoever.
Yeah, but you know how they put T out there. You know them gospel ass people. I mean, them gospel people, gossiping people. You know how they put stuff out there for us to read and hear.
Yeah,
And so and I kind of feel like some stuff you can't really believe in, and some stuff you got to be like, you know what? There's two or three people gonna tell you the same lie.
yeah.
So
I
it's
don't
got to
know.
be somewhere close to truth. But
Maybe, but
something.
I don't know. That's if that. I mean, if he is back,
I mean, it
I
could be a
hope I
spoiled
hope
movie,
everything's well.
and I hope it
I mean,
Yeah,
goes
I don't
great.
know that he can go anywhere because he can't take the Fiend character with him
no,
unless he's got something cooking. And I mean, unless it's a really great character, which he's shown that he has, a lot of personality and a lot of creativity. But if
Yeah,
he comes in, with something similar, everybody's gonna look at it like, ah, shit, it's just the generic thing. So I don't know, man. I mean, but I don't. From what you read, I don't know WWE wants him back. I mean, they did release him.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah. There's still stuff coming out about him and how he was
yeah,
difficult to work with and stuff, and
yeah,
but
so
hell, they jacked him over so much. I mean, his whole career, every time he got to the cusp, I mean, he was always a top merchandise seller. The fans loved him, and every time they'd almost give him that push he deserved, they'd pull the rug out from him. So I mean, I'd kind of
yeah.
be like, screw you guys too.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So no, I feel like he's gonna be in Hollywood. I feel like he's gonna probably try and do some Hollywood stuff and try and use his creativity in Hollywood. So I feel like he's not gonna
Was it
come
gonna
back to
be?
wrestling anytime soon.
Is it gonna be affiliated with WWE?
Nah, no. I
Okay,
feel like
okay.
he's gonna. I feel like he's probably made some connections in Hollywood to the point where like he could do like horror movies if he wanted. He could come up with an idea for something and you know maybe
I don't
some
know if he
big time
wrestles this year.
filmmaker.
I don't know if he comes back at all this year.
No, well, yeah, he's not. Yeah, like I feel like if he comes back in 2022, I feel like it's going to be towards the end of the year, and I don't know if I can judge if you only come back for part of the year. Like you would have to do some amazing stuff for like whatever time period you are for you to be considered top
But
five.
let me ask you this: we saw Malachi Black's promo where he has somebody kneeling on the ground and they bomb it. Could that
That's
have
the
been Bray Wyatt?
No, it's
what's the big dude name?
Brody King.
Oh, was that who it
Yeah,
was?
Yeah, because him and Brody King formed a tag team at PWG, and they got the PWG tag team titles.
Oh,
And
okay. I
so
did not.
Brody King was in Ring of Honor, and I don't think he couldn't use him until the whole Ring of Honor thing happened.
yeah, that's right.
So now that Ring of Honor has taken a break, then they released all their wrestlers. And
I
we'll see.
hope
We'll
What do you
see.
Triple
Strowman? What
H.
do you think? Where do you think Strowman will end up?
What's his name now? Titan.
Yeah, he's so if Ring of Honor comes back, he'll be in Ring of Honor with EC3. He's aligned himself with EC3. So him and God, what's the guy? He was with Wesley Blake. He was one of the. He was one of. He's one of the. He was one of the Forgotten Sons.
Yeah.
I really felt like he'd end up in TNA.
No, he's.
Yeah, man. See,
there's a possibility.
That's why I think Ember Moon should go.
Yeah,
Ember Moon, because I think I like Deanna Purrazzo is how you say her name.
Yeah,
I like her, man. Like she is real. She can fight real good. She can put on a good match.
Yeah.
And so you can watch that on Twitch. What's the channel you got? What's the chance? I forgot the name of the channel you can watch it on, but see, I don't have that channel, so I have to watch it on Twitch. Yeah.
Oh no, we have because we have DirecTV stream, so we can watch it through there. So I actually watched the actual broadcast. But okay. I mean, Impact is not bad. Like, Impact is a show that like they put on. They give you some great matches. They give you some great comedy. They got interesting backstage segments.
Yeah, old school stuff.
I feel like Impact is. I feel like ever since Matt Hardy had his whole like, the broken Matt Hardy stuff, and he did those like deletion matches or whatever. Ever since then, I feel like Impact has kind of taken that thought and be like, let's mix that in with wrestling and whatnot.
Yeah. But the last thing I enjoyed of something like that was Mickey James and Deanna Purrazzo on the farm.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
Good.
That was funny.
Good.
That was funny.
That was good.
What about y'all boys' top matches of the year?
Top matches?
Yeah. Top 5 matches of the year.
Well, I can give you a top 3.
Give me a top 3.
My top 3, Bianca and Sasha. Just had a lot going on with that.
On the clinic. Yeah.
Yep. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah.
And then of course, Hangman Adam Page and Daniel Bryanson Danielson.
I would say
that's number 1, ain't it?
That's number 1 on the River list.
Yeah.
Show is mine too. Me and Taz talked that whole match. Okay, I'm gonna give you a 3 then. I'm gonna give you a 3. Now I had Bianca and Sasha's in my 5th. You could
do 5. You could do 5.
Okay, I had Bianca and Sasha's 5.
Uh-huh.
And just because everybody had a feeling that John Cena was gonna beat Roman, so Roman and Cena, and then Danielson and Omega. And then Omega and Moxley in the exploding barbed wire match, even though they botched it at the end. And then Danielson versus Page. That was all our top number 1 of the year. It happened at the end of the year. How about that? We waited a whole year to see a great match.
In the year positive.
Well, I'll go 5. My top 5 then.
Yeah.
Roman Cena 5. Sasha Bianca 4.
Word.
Danielson Reigns I Quit match, or Danielson's last match in WWE 3. Danielson Omega 2. Danielson. It wasn't because of Omega. I promise you that. I knew that Bryan Danielson was the best in the world when he got an interesting match out of Kenny Omega. I knew. I said, man, that guy. That's like grabbing a turd and squeezing out turd juice and turning it into orange juice. I mean, that was great. And then Danielson Page. So my last 3 matches involved Danielson. That's why he was my wrestler of the year. And for the record, I'm not a big Bryan Danielson fan. He's not one of my favorite wrestlers, but he got the top spot for me this year.
Well,
that Bella banging son of a bitch.
So if I had to do a 5, my 5 would be number 5 would have been would have been Punk Allen, Darby Allen. My number 4 would have been Punk and Kingston. And then Bianca,
and Sasha.
Yeah. So
yeah.
But yeah.
You know, Punk, none of us put Punk in our top 5 or our honorable.
No, because he was probably our number 7 or 8 on our list.
Like MJF said, he's had underwhelming matches with underwhelming opponents. He's the new Ryback.
He's
feed me more. Feed me more.
Just like me and my buddy said. Say it again, Taz man. Say it again one more time. Like me and my buddy said.
69 me, Don?
No.
MJF.
I'm better than you.
And you know it.
And you know it.
That was a promo you just cut to me, man. You know what? Me and Selection Rumble's gonna get you in Geek Strong. We're gonna get you in Geek Strong. We're gonna beat you in Geek Strong because we're gonna have y'all tied up with some women.
While me and Geek Strong were practicing our tag team skills on the Queen, you were down there. And that's the only way you won. If we hadn't distracted Salacious, you wouldn't even be the United States champion.
See, there it is. See,
you should send me your title. You should send me your title.
You know what?
That said, thank you, Tasman. I was banging an old Queen for you. And
I'm gonna give you something fresh.
Me like this?
No, see, the thing is about that is, Tasman, I'm trying to give you something good, which is something I'm trying to give you something to look better than the Queen. You know what I'm saying?
The tag team titles, which I'm going to take from you and Salacious. It's going to be bad, but don't feel bad. We're gonna try to get you taken out of the match early so we can really beat up on that little monkey lizard. We're gonna go easy on you because we used to be partners. I'm doing this for you, like I did the Queen for you. It's all about you, my friend. And when it's over, you can hand me that belt. You can hand me that belt with a thank you note that says, "Thank you, Taz, for carrying me through all these years." And I'll say, "You're welcome. You are welcome."
Wow.
Hey.
Bask in my glory.
Okay. You gonna smell them same monkey little gibbet bits on your head that I smell right now. Now I can't get off. I've been washing my shit with Clorox.
No, I'm gonna hold my jiggly bits of yours and Salacious's nose, and I'm gonna smell the Queen. God bless the Queen. Now give me my belt and my thank you note. I don't want just a belt. I want a thank you note. I've carried you.
Look, make sure you drop your workout videos you on Geek Strong. I'm about to mention y'all on both of them because me and Lacey got a project going on.
We can't put our workout video because it involves the Queen and it's a little too graphic for YouTube.
Hey, you can get paid off of you porn, not you porn.
Hey.
Oh my bad.
No promoting that. No promoting that on here. Nah.
This we talking about wrestling.
No, YouTube.
Well, Tasman, I'm gonna get you something that's gonna make you happy. You get your whole mind off that match.
You're gonna hand me that United States title and say, and that thank you note that says, "Thank you, Taz. You got me to the top."
Look, no, I'm gonna make sure that you got me to the top. You got you to the top of the Queen. See, I got you on top of the Queen. See,
actually, I was on the bottom. Geek Strong was behind her. I was on the bottom.
Oh,
she pinned me 3 times and loved it, and I did that for you. I did that for you, Salacious, when he was looking up at the rafters and seeing his beloved Queen in positions that weren't meant to be put it for an 80-year-old woman. He was distracted, and you snuck up behind him and rode him up and pinned him for the 1, 2, 3 to keep that title. I was the one suffering, and what did I get out of it? I got forgotten.
You didn't suffer because Nathan threw me the belt to hit him with. No, see, Nathan threw me the belt to hit him with. So I don't think you was doing was thinking with your other head because Nathan threw me the belt to hit him in the head with the belt.
I was exhausted from the beating the Queen was giving me for years. And that's like my title. I want my title.
Well, I tell you what, I got you.
I done got the crown. I wore the Queen's crown.
No, you want to? No, see, I was about to get you a King's crown because you get to see that. I was about to tell Salacious. You know what? I'm gonna call my little buddy and I'm gonna tell him about you. He gonna make a promo tomorrow.
You make that promo and I'll make one and it will be beautiful.
I know it will.
Valentine's Day Massacre, it all started with love of the Queen and it ends in the breaking of one man's heart. Unfortunately, it's yours and Salacious's.
Oh man, we're gonna get y'all. Y'all get ready. Get ready for that match, y'all. We promote it right here, right now. St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Me and my little buddy Salacious Room with Jiggly Bits versus Tasman and Geek Stroll. Right here on the Nathan Mountain Show on Country Fried Wrestling. Good looking out, Taz.
And with that being said, we're going to wrap this up like a nice little bow. I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming in. I want to thank America's Most Wanted for another wonderful stream. Mr. Tasman Taylor, thank you, sir.
Some pound, y'all. Some pound. Until next time.
And for everybody else, have a good evening.
Peace and love, everybody.
See you guys. Great stream, guys. Love you.
Love you too, man. Be safe.